What's good, people? CJ Williams for Culturalist Theory. Yo, it seems like today podcasts are the new mixtape. Everybody named Mama got one. So much so, those who used to make mixtapes have now jumped in the podcast pool. On today's episode, we count down 10 podcasts by rappers you probably didn't know existed. So no, you won't see the big three: Joe Budden Podcast, Drink Champs, or $1 Million Worth of Game. Matter of fact, you won't see Cam and Mace either. They done took completely off. Only the jewels that's hidden in plain sight. So hit that like button if you're feeling the content, subscribe if you love it, and continue to combo down in the comments. Let's get it. Willie D Live. Willie D, 1/3 of the legendary Ghetto Boys, has always been a voice of the people, speaking the raw truth from the streets. His podcast, Willie D Live, is no exception. Originally launched as Ghetto Boys Reloaded, the show began as a platform to reconnect with fans of the iconic rap group, featuring Willie D alongside fellow Ghetto Boy Scarface. Together, they'd break down their history, discuss the music industry, and give a behind-the-scenes look at the world of hip-hop legends. However, over time, the podcast evolved into something more personal and much broader in scope. While Scarface was initially a key figure of the show, eventually Willie D took full reins, transforming it into a one-man powerhouse of street wisdom, real talk, and no-holds-barred commentary. Willie D now tackles a variety of topics from the state of hip-hop to social issues, politics, and personal anecdotes from his own life. The podcast is known for its unfiltered, unapologetic nature. Willie D isn't afraid to speak his mind, whether he's discussing the state of rap, offering his opinion on political matters, or reflecting on his storied career. It's the same Willie D who's been speaking truth to power since the 90s. Only now he's got a microphone, a platform, and a loyal audience. For anyone tired of watered-down commentary, Willie D Live is a breath of fresh air. It's not just a podcast, it's a platform for truth, justice, and keeping it 100. Glasses Malone, No Ceilings. Glasses Malone isn't just a rapper, he's a storyteller, provocateur, and a thinker who's unafraid to challenge the narrative. His podcast, No Ceilings, launched as a platform where the West Coast lyricist could break down street politics, hip-hop culture, and the world at large with a level of candor that's rare even in today's oversharing era. Malone's content is as raw and unfiltered as his bars. Episodes tackle topics ranging from the inner workings of the music industry to nuanced takes on societal issues. Whether he's unpacking West Coast rap history, reflecting on street ethics, or debating current events, Malone brings a unique perspective shaped by his life experiences and his position as a bridge between the streets and the boardrooms of the music industry. What sets No Ceilings apart is Malone's ability to spark conversations that others might shy away from. He's not here to echo popular opinions, he's here to dissect, debate, and educate. With a voice that carries the weight of authenticity, he often challenges listeners to see things from a different angle, whether it's re-examining classic hip-hop narratives or questioning societal norms. For fans of gritty, thought-provoking dialogue, Glasses Malone delivers a podcast that's as compelling as his music. It's not just about listening, it's about engaging, learning, and looking at the world through a new lens. With No Ceilings, Malone proves that sometimes the best way to elevate the conversation is to take it back to where it all started, the truth. MC8, the Gangster Chronicles. MC8, the Compton legend and member of the iconic West Coast rap group Compton's Most Wanted, brings the gritty reality of street life to the podcast world with the Gangster Chronicles. Launched in 2018, the show offers listeners a raw, uncut look at the world of hip-hop, street culture, and life in Compton through the eyes of one of the most respected figures in the game. What sets the Gangster Chronicles apart is its authenticity. 8 is joined by fellow West Coast veterans, including CMW partner DJ Total Chaos and other key figures from the rap scene, providing a platform for untold stories and behind-the-scenes insights that can only come from those who lived it. From recounting the early days of West Coast hip-hop to discussing current events in the industry, the show is a masterclass in street knowledge and culture. The podcast doesn't just focus on music either, it delves into real-life issues, including the struggles of growing up in Compton, the impact of gang culture, and the personal experiences that shaped 8's legendary career. Guests frequently include other hip-hop icons, making it a must-listen for fans of the genre and anyone interested in the history of West Coast rap. Gia, The Danny Brown Show. Danny Brown, the Detroit rapper known for his eccentric style, raw honesty, and sharp humor, brings all of that energy to his podcast, The Danny Brown Show. Dropping in 2022 through YMH Studios, Brown's podcast is a wild ride where no topic is off limits, and every episode feels like a window into the beautiful chaos of his mind. With a personality as unique as his music, Danny blends comedy, storytelling, and unfiltered takes on everything from hip-hop and pop culture to mental health and personal growth. What makes the Danny Brown Show stand out is its unpredictability. One moment he's sharing hilarious tour stories, and the next he's delving into real-life struggles with vulnerability that's as refreshing as it is rare. The show is often fueled by fan-submitted questions and prompts, giving Danny the freedom to riff and rant in his signature no-holds-barred style. Whether he's reminiscing about his early days in the D, breaking down his favorite anime, or offering unsolicited but hilarious life advice, the podcast perfectly captures the balance of intellect and irreverence that makes Danny such a standout figure in hip-hop. For fans of his music or anyone who appreciates a blend of humor, insight, and chaos, the Danny Brown Show is an absolute gem. It's proof that Danny isn't just one of the most unique voices in rap, he's one of the most interesting voices, period. Be Real, Cypress Hill, Dr. Green Thumb Podcast. As the frontman of Cypress Hill, Be Real is synonymous with iconic beats, smoky vibes, and a legacy that helped put West Coast hip-hop on the map. But his influence doesn't stop at the mic. With this podcast, Dr. Green Thumb, Be Real has built a platform that blends music, cannabis culture, and unfiltered conversations into one laid-back but highly engaging experience. Launching in 2019, Dr. Green Thumb is as much a celebration of cannabis as it is a space for storytelling and cultural commentary. Guests range from hip-hop legends and comedians to cannabis entrepreneurs and athletes, all stopping by to chop it up about their journey, the industry, and of course, their love for the green. Whether it's sharing tour stories, dissecting the latest in pop culture, or giving insider tips on cannabis cultivation, Be Real keeps it authentic and effortlessly cool. The show's relaxed vibe feels like hanging out in a smoke session with your coolest friends, complete with hilarious tangents, insightful moments, and a touch of mischief. Don't let the laid-back atmosphere fool you. Be Real brings decades of wisdom and experience to the table, giving fans a masterclass in staying relevant and building a brand. With the Dr. Green Thumb podcast, Be Real proves that his legacy isn't just about music, it's about building culture and blazing trails, literally and figuratively. Angie Martinez in real life. Known as the voice of New York, Angie Martinez has been a trusted figure in hip-hop culture for decades. With her podcast, Angie Martinez IRL, she takes her legendary interview skills to a more intimate level, creating a space where vulnerability meets authenticity. Launched in 2022, IRL is more than just another celebrity interview podcast. It's a deep dive into the lives, minds, and emotions of her guests. Angie has a unique ability to make even the biggest stars feel at ease, leading to heartfelt conversations about life's triumphs and challenges. From artists to entrepreneurs, the guests open up in ways that remind listeners of their humanity, often sharing stories of resilience, growth, and self-discovery. Angie's own life experiences, her illustrious radio career, personal tragedies, and triumphs inform the show's tone. She doesn't just ask questions, she shares her own journey, fostering an atmosphere of mutual exchange. Episodes explore themes like grief, success, identity, and healing, making In Real Life as uplifting as it is engaging. Whether she's chopping it up with legends like Jay-Z or exploring the untold stories of rising stars, Angie brings a genuine curiosity that makes every episode feel like a conversation between friends. For fans of heartfelt storytelling and inspired dialogue, Angie Martinez in Real Life is a reminder that behind the fame, we're all just navigating life, one real moment at a time. D1, Flipping Tables. D1, the New Orleans rapper known for his uplifting music and unapologetically faith-driven message, brings that same passion and purpose to his podcast, Flipping Tables with D1. Formerly titled Mission Vision, rooted in his mantra of be real, be righteous, be relevant, the podcast is an extension of his mission to inspire, educate, and empower listeners to live their best lives. Launched as a natural progression of his career, the show dives into topics that matter: faith, finances, personal growth, and overcoming obstacles. D1's authenticity shines as he shares his own journey from being a middle school teacher to becoming a national recording artist. Whether he's discussing the ups and downs of the music industry, offering financial literacy tips, or breaking down how to navigate life with integrity, D1 delivers gems with the same energy that makes his music so impactful. What sets Mission Vision apart is its blend of practicality and positivity. D1 doesn't just talk about living with purpose, he provides actionable advice and heartfelt encouragement that listeners can apply to their own lives. Since its relaunch, D1 has flied mostly solo on the episodes, giving context and positive spins on current events. For anyone seeking substance over spectacle, Flipping Tables with D1 is a refreshing break from the noise. Math Hoffa, my expert opinion. Math Hoffa, the battle rap legend, took his larger-than-life persona from the stage to the podcasting world with my expert opinion, creating one of the most captivating, unfiltered, and authentic hip-hop podcasts out there. Launched in 2020, my expert opinion blends Hoffa's sharp battle rap skills with his insightful take on everything from hip-hop culture to personal growth, all while keeping the conversations real and relatable. Known for his deep involvement in the battle rap scene, Hoffa brings a wealth of experience and perspective to the pod. He frequently features fellow battle rap giants, hip-hop artists, and industry insiders, providing listeners with rare, behind-the-scenes stories and perspectives they wouldn't get anywhere else. His ability to ask the tough questions while keeping it respectful makes for a dynamic and often intense listening experience. But it's not just all about battle rap. Hoffa tackles a wide range of topics from relationships and mental health to social issues and business. He doesn't shy away from controversial subjects or offering his honest opinion on the state of the industry. His unfiltered approach is part of what makes my expert opinion stand out. For anyone who loves in-depth conversations, street wisdom, and the kind of insights you can only get from someone who's been through it all, my expert opinion is a must-listen. It's a reflection of Hoffa himself, uncompromising, honest, but always interesting. Lil Yachty, a safe place. Lil Yachty, the colorful and genre-defying rapper from Atlanta, has always marched to the beat of his own drum. His podcast, A Safe Place, launched in 2023, is just as bold, quirky, and unfiltered as his music. With his trademark blend of humor, youthful energy, and offbeat perspectives, Lil Yachty offers listeners an inside look at the world of a rising superstar who's redefining what it means to be an artist in the digital age. On A Safe Space, Yachty and co-host Mitch Gone Mad dive into a range of topics from the ins and outs of the music industry to random musings on pop culture, relationships, and the everyday adventures of being in your 20s. The vibe is casual, fun, and sometimes downright hilarious, much like Yachty himself. His ability to blend humor with genuine reflection allows listeners to connect with him in a way they wouldn't expect from a rap star. Guests on the pod vary from fellow rappers to influencers, giving the show a dynamic feel. Yachty doesn't just ask the typical question, he's down to have real conversations, breaking down what it's like to be an artist, navigating fame, and balancing personal growth with a career in the limelight. If you're a fan of Yachty's music or anyone who appreciates a podcast that doesn't take itself too seriously, A Safe Space is a breath of fresh air, offering laughs and insights from one of hip-hop's most unpredictable but creative minds. If we just put you on some new listening material, do us a favor, hit that like and subscribe button for us one time, would you? Also, we want to know, what rapper do you think would have a fire podcast if they started one? Yeah, you can go dead or alive. Also, hit the link to join our Patreon in the description. We got some dope-ass bonus content, and it also unlocks the keys to the Discord, where we do giveaways and viewing parties and cool shit like that. Let us know down in the comments if we missed any other rappers who are currently podcasting. Don't cheat us, put us on game. In the meantime, in between time, it's your man CJ for CT. I'm out.